City Commission of the City of Tallahassee supporting restoration of passenger rail service between New Orleans, Louisiana and Orlando, Florida. Whereas before Hurricane Katrina's Amtrak Sunset Limited passenger line was the only transcontinental passenger rail service from Los Angeles passing through New Orleans to Orlando. And whereas Hurricane Katrina damaged a portion of the rail infrastructure along the Gulf Coast, as well as caused the loss of portions of the infrastructure, including the total loss of passenger rail terminal facility in Mobile, Alabama, and the mainline rail bridge between Bay St. Louis and Gulfport, Mississippi. And whereas Amtrak suspended all service on the eastern portion of the Sunset Limited line, and whereas CSX Transportation and Norfolk Southern, that own the tracks on which Gulf Coast passenger rail service will operate, have both committed to cooperating with Amtrak in providing this vital service across the Gulf Coast. And whereas restoration of passenger rail service to the eastern Gulf Coast will facilitate job creation through development of opportunities, enhance tourism, and reduce environmental and roadway impacts due to personal automobile use, thereby having a positive economic and environmental impact to the coastal states of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. And whereas resumption of passenger rail service will also benefit the entire nation by providing a link to the Gulf Coast from the Midwest and the West Coast. And whereas the Passenger Rail Investment Improvement Act of 2008 called for Amtrak to study the potential return of passenger rail service from New Orleans to Orlando. Now therefore be it resolved that the City Commission of the City of Tallahassee recommends and supports the restoration of dependable daily passenger rail service along the suspended route between New Orleans, Louisiana, and Orlando, Florida, with a designated stop in Tallahassee, Florida, adopted by the City Commission of the City of Tallahassee the 8th day of June, 2016.